Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Almighty Shalom to the hopeful elect, whoever you may be, but willing you to continue to endure and be sincere as a whole. Shalom to the Akwat Yom that are believers of this faith and this truth. Lord willing, you can continue to pursue your life, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the most have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Keep showing up no matter how you feel. Discipline. That is true discipline. To keep showing up no matter how you feel. Sometimes we angry, we upset, got no thoughts, or, we could be sick. Daniela, I know he's with the Heavenly Father, the brother from Great Millstone, who was physically burned and had cancer. The last video I seen of that brother, he did a lesson for the Lord, and he was sick real bad. Again, keep showing up no matter how you feel. Discipline. This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, starting at verse 17. It says, "For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. In love is the keeping of her laws, and giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption, and incorruption maketh us near unto God. Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to the kingdom." It's a lot at hand, and we must have discipline in order to achieve what the Lord has planned, right? When you go into the definition of discipline, it means to practice, the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. Discipline is control, regulation, direction, order, authority, rule, strictness, branch of knowledge, a course of study, or a subject, right? Discipline is where we have structure in ourselves to maintain from staying away from certain things. Discipline of things that's probably unprofitable, right? When it can come to certain foods, certain beverages, right? Certain things that you watch. You want to have discipline. Another discipline that we have in this ministry is where we fast, where we don't have no food and no water. But that's not only it. During that fast, you should be, praying to the Lord, talking to him, right? Finding yourself being edified, reading, watching videos. For us men, the movement is a little different. Not everybody outside of the ones that's teaching or, women or children that can be consistent in their fast. Some of us might just sleep the whole day. It's times where I did that too. But, we're fighting a battle. And when you're disciplined in a fast, you want to fight this flesh. And the best way is with spiritual things. But in all aspects is to keep up showing no matter how you feel. That is true discipline. And we're not just showing up for the world. We're showing up for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. For any one of us, and we tired of this, what if we had the mindset of some people that's committing suicide? They don't have that discipline to have control and to endure what's in this. Some people don't have the discipline where it's getting boring and then they leave this faith. They was never in this, but truly the Lord didn't put discipline within them. This is Hebrews 12:11. "Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceful fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby," right? And guess what? A lot of us are getting chastised by the Lord, but we're supposed to be coming back again. We have examples of so-called brothers getting chastised by the Lord, but them brothers is not being truly disciplined. We're supposed to be converting ourselves or having a renewed mind by allowing the Lord to change our thinking. Proverbs 12:1, "Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish." In order for us to build in discipline, we must love instruction. You have to learn how to love instruction and love knowledge, right? To love instruction is to love correction, where somebody telling you what you should do and what you shouldn't do, right? Another way for discipline is just like how we do for our children. Proverbs 34. Proverbs 13:24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him bedtime. Right? Truly, we should be putting, popping our kids, especially when they get out of line. Truly, when they're out of line. That's why it says, he that spareth his rod hateth his child. Right? You're not popping your child because you haven't whooped them in a minute, because they haven't been good. Sometimes I say that to my kids, because you're doing so good, you deserve a whooping. But truly, you're whooping a child that's getting out of order. Right? 1 Corinthians, the 9th chapter, verse 24. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Truly, we have to put ourselves under subjection, under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That is true subjection. True subjection. Right? Really reevaluate yourself coming into serving the Lord. Because in order, if you have a household, you have children, you have a wife, you have wives, especially talking to you men, you must have discipline. You women that are wives, you should have discipline, right? Discipline, because you have a role now. You're a wife. Your role is not of the world. Your main focus is not everybody that's not in your intermediate house. Because when a son leaves his mother and father, he cleaves to his wife more than his mother and father. Let me just show you that. Second Esdras. I could be wrong. Yes, that's the wrong one. Let's go to First Esdras, the 4th chapter, in verse 20. It says, a man leaveth his own father that brought him up in his own country, and cleaveth to his wife. Right? He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. Wait, hold on. Let's read that again. I think that's a different translation. And that was verse 20. This is Second Esdras, the 4th chapter, in verse 20. It says, a man leaveth his own father that brought him up in his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. Right? Salaki, hold on one second, family. Hold on one second. Um, 21. Okay, so that wasn't in a different translation, but when you read it in the G&T, verse 20 and 21, it says, a man will leave his own father who brought him up and leave his own country to get married. He will forget his father, his mother, and his country to spend the rest of his life with his wife. Right? And most of us do. Of course, we still remember our mothers and fathers. We cleave to them because that's our mother and father. Who's not going to love and remember or go see their mother and father? But now, especially as a role now that man, he has a responsibility. You have a wife, then you have children. You got to lead them in the right way, right? When you women, you have a husband, you're under the order of your husband. This is why most women are asking their husband, hey, can I want to go to Jerusalem to go see my dad. Yeah, babe, go do that. Go take these donkeys. Hey, go take this gift for your father. Tell him I said hey, or whatever, how they were speaking back then. Women they were asking for permission to go do this and go do that. And if that man said no, she wasn't going, because the woman's responsibility is under her husband. Just to bring us back to the point, it just goes to discipline for her to play her role. Sometimes it get hard in this truth as a man and as a woman, but you keep on showing up no matter how you feel, no matter what you're going through. Because Yahweh Shai says, lay all your burdens onto me, ye of heavy laden. Right? And Yahweh Shai is the one that really strengthens us through the Spirit. Right? want to give you too much. Let's get this one. This is Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, verse 11. It says, my son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh, neither be weary of correction. With that correction goes back to discipline, right? Because you want to hear instruction. It says, for whom Yahweh loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Right? So let's go back again. Let's get that meeting for discipline again. Discipline. The practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. So in order for us to be disciplined, we have to be corrected on disobedience, right? With somebody telling us what we shouldn't do, now you got to have the control, the regulation, right? The direction or the order or how you're supposed to move, right? When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter, I believe in NLT, it says basically Sophia puts things in its rightful order. Let me actually get that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon. This is what it says. It says, her great power reaches into every part of the world. She sets everything in its useful order. And really, for us to truly be disciplined, you need that Rakak Wadash, man, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai to set you in order as a man and as a woman. You know, it might get hard. Hey, jobs, right? Let me go to this because now it's coming in my head. Let's go to Job. You know, Job kept still speaking on the Lord, man, knowing what just happened, his children, right? Let's go. Let me just go to the point, the one point I like. This is Job chapter 2 and verse 9. This is Job rebuking his wife. It says, then said his wife unto him, doest thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. Right? We're going to receive good and evil by the hands of the Lord because he controls it all. Him getting tempted by the devil on the left-hand side, right? It was sanctioned by the Heavenly Father, what he can and what he can't do. And it was all to glorify the Heavenly Father that Job is a faithful servant. We have to be faithful to Yahweh Shem Al Shai by discipline. Lowliness is edifying to the hopeful elect, whoever you may be. Want to give all praises, glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. And I want to give a tawada to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakak Wadash for allowing me the chance to edify y'all. Shalom, shalom. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, which you all can continue to pursue your lot and endure and be sincere. And shalom to the Akwat Yom. Shalom, abal, abal.